Hey there, it's Mrs. D, and this is my second live today because the first one was before the town hall to address the concerns that we had collectively in the Facebook groups and chatting with other teachers about the subscriptions that will be coming along with the self-paced the courses that we are looking to do. And this video is happening after the town hall meeting that we had this morning. So let's talk about what they clarified in the town hall meeting. What were some of the things that they said? So there was a lot of talk about the subscription-based module and how their particular learners use Outschool and how they might benefit from that. And that was all great, but that didn't answer our questions. And we were all very like, can you answer our questions? Answer our questions, answer our questions. They made it clear that the content that we create will always belong to us, that they will use it in various ways, but they generally plan to stick to the Outschool platform. That doesn't mean that maybe sometime in the future they may not come up with some other idea, and that's what they are putting those clauses in for, but that all of the content is our content. We own that content, but they are being granted permission to use it almost in any way that they want. Um, Not that I think that Outschool will exploit our content. I don't think that that's what the issue is here. The other thing that they said that they don't see not getting paid through the subscription module being an issue. They don't think that there's going to be a lot of teachers who are not getting paid. They do have this tier system that they are paying with. They kind of tried to explain it. I think that my explanation earlier was a little bit more clear about how that works. They just gave you a bunch of arbitrary numbers and figures and percentages that seemed grossly inflated, especially for a program that's just launching. It looks like they're giving numbers for a program that's been going on for 6 months that a bunch of people are subscribed to. I think somebody figured it out to be like, um, actually, hold on, I can tell you because that somebody is. Um, if the teacher in the spreadsheet, the teacher's payment fund is $16,324. So that's all of the teachers that qualify through the point system to get paid are looking at splitting the 70% that Outschool brought in. Outschool keeps 30. The teachers split 16,300 and 24, then the total brought in from the subscriptions would have to be about $23,000. Depending, they would, and this is like, we don't know how much the subscriptions per month are going to be. They did not set that up. So $2,300 dollars a month, and if they're charging $20 a month for subscription, which uh, wouldn't be unheard of, but would really stink because some of flex classes are more than that. So why would you buy a flex class and have teacher one-on-one interaction when you can buy a subscription for $20 and have so much more offered for you. They don't even know if they're going to allow subscriptions to be for everything or if it's going to be buying into a certain subject or a certain number of courses you can use per month. They don't even know how they're going to set that up yet. But say they sell it for $20, it's the example that was given here. That has to be 1,200 subscribers in 1 month. 1,200 people have to subscribe in 1 month, and then they have to click a certain number of times for your content in order for you to make, like they were saying, like $900. I just don't see $900 passive income happening that quickly and that easily. So I do think that the pot is going to be split up a lot. And if everybody is making money and they say that they don't project that there will be teachers who don't make anything, um, but some of us are going to be getting like, pennies pennies for what we're working on. $1 was like, I think was the minimum payout was like $1. So they said that they don't see a lot of teachers not reaching that dollar goal. Like, what's $1 when you put in all of that work? it's not much, right? So, what are there going to be 4,000 teachers that make $1 and, what 1,500 that make, 900 a month, which, again, this is speculation, but there's still so many questions about that. The other thing that they did say was that they will not be offering an opt-out option for your self-paced courses. Now, when you create a self-paced course, there's going to be a toggle switch. When you click the toggle switch, it will allow it to not get enrollments so that you do not have to do interaction with learners, and it can be just a subscription-based course. Um, and not be if like what our flex classes are now and what the self-paced courses are supposed to be, where the teacher will interact with those learners. It will make it so that there are no enrollments in that class, and so that it becomes just a subscription based class. So you have that option. However, on the flip side of that, you cannot make a course in self-paced that is only self-paced, where you only interact with the students. You have to, every single self-paced class that is made will become available through subscription. I hope that makes sense. Every single self-paced class that teachers make will be available through subscriptions. However, not every self-paced class made requires you to interact with your students as the way that the flex courses do now. So you can choose to make just a subscription-based class. Some of the concerns that we were seeing in the chat of the town hall were that, for number one, was that the teachers seem to want an opt-out option so that they don't have to put their self-paced courses, all of their self-paced courses, up for subscription, because some of the content that they create is not appropriate for self-paced, subscription-based, where you're not interacting with the learner. And I get that. As a writing teacher, I 100% get that. Students need feedback on their writing in order to make it better and make it progress. They sometimes need peer revisions in order to get that peer feedback and learn how to take peer feedback and learn how to give peer feedback. And all of that would be absent from a writing course that is subscription based, where you do not interact with the learners. And there's other classes that are, like that as well, that I think that teachers are concerned with the fact that you can't package it as a all-in-one thing. You can have some courses that will be good either as self-paced or subscription, but other courses are only good for self-paced with interaction and not good for subscription based. And then the other idea is to chunk your classes up even smaller. So instead of, for example, we were considering offering, we already offer a free, not a free, sorry, free, pre-algebra flex class. We already offer that, and it's a full semester flex class. We actually have 2 semesters. So instead of offering that full semester class, we will break that up into chapters so that it's being like one skill is being given in that subscription based module. So instead of having one full semester flex self-paced pre-algebra course, we will have 12, right? Because one for each chapter maybe, or one for each unit that we have created. So those are some things to that happened at the town hall. There's still some really muddy waters there, some things that they didn't address. They seemed very uncomfortable with the rapid fire questions, and we didn't get a lot of clear answers, I feel. They don't have a subscription price. They don't have an idea of how long subscriptions are good for. They don't have an idea of if they're going to make all of the self-paced classes available, or if through a subscription, or if it's going to be a certain kind or a certain number per month. The other thing that they are offering free trials. So families are going to be allowed to get free trials. And this is concerning, and this is why we are not offering our full flex course, because can they download an entire course under a free trial? So, if you have a week worth of free trial, wouldn't you go in to every class you possibly could and download everything you possibly could in that 1 week and then stop your subscription, or stop your subscription after the first payment session if that's the requirement, right? Like, what so the free trial is really sketchy, and because that also means that everything that a family that's on a free trial clicks does not count towards your points. So if they are clicking your course and downloading your content during their free trial period, those do not add up to your points. Those mean nothing. You do not get paid for those. So if you have 15 families all on a free trial, and you are making, they're clicking your content like crazy, and you get like, 40 clicks in a week, that could be very inflated. You're not going to get money for that because these are free trial users and those clicks don't count towards your points. So there's still a lot of murky waters and a lot of questions. I am struggling on whether or not to try to offer some of these self-paced courses, or not now, because I feel like I want to support the teacher community, and the teacher community is screaming for an opt-out option, and they're not receiving that. We were told that there is no opt-out option and that there is no plans for an opt-out option. So we're basically begging for that, and we hope that Outschool listens. The other thing that was made clear is that right now this subscription base is only for the self-paced classes. They do not affect live classes. They do not affect ongoing, multi-day, one-on-one, or one-time classes. It's only for the self-paced classes. Also, the other concern that was brought up during the town hall meeting was that if this is not a requirement for teachers, teachers do not have to create these self-paced courses. Why are we being forced to switch our flex classes, which are now being called legacy flex? Why do we have to switch those over by a certain day or risk them being unlisted? And they are doing that. They're saying by this date, all flex courses are going to be gone. I don't know what that date is. If you know it, you can drop it in the comments, or I can look it up later. But they're saying that by a certain date, all flex courses are going to be unlisted. All of the current flex courses will be unlisted. And so you're being forced to create self-paced courses if that is part of your income, and if that's a majority of your income, that really stinks, because now you are being forced to create these self-paced courses that will be forced into subscription base as well. So, that's everything I know. I hope that this is helpful to you. I don't think anybody's watching live, but do, feel free to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, share the video, and drop a comment. I know I'm in between classes now, so I'm going to log off here pretty quick. I have a class starting in 10 minutes. And I know that a lot of people weren't able to be present at the town hall meeting. So I just wanted to give an update as to what happened during the town hall meeting. Lots of questions went unanswered. Lots and lots of questions went unanswered. But there should be a recording of it, so do look for that, and I'll try to link it back here if I think of it. So thanks for watching. Take care. We're in this together. I love y'all. Bye.